You know, uh, I'm starting to think being an extrovert is like way harder than I like originally thought. So, of course, we're going through this whole coronavirus pandemic. You know, because of it, schools and universities and fucking stores and shit, restaurants are all shut down temporarily right now, right? So, there's one thing that you're seeing a lot of states and shit start to like enforce like these like stay-at-home orders and whatnot. Pennsylvania's done like a few counties, but like the one thing that they want everyone to do, no matter if you're like in a stay-at-home order or not, is practice social distancing. Now, I have to tell you right now, when I first heard about like social distancing, I've never heard of it before. I never heard the term. I never heard it used before. So this is the first time I've actually, there's this whole pandemic. It's the first time I've heard anyone mention or even talk about social distancing, right? So apparently social distancing is like where, I mean, it's basically what the fuck. It's kind of self-explanatory. You distance yourself in social situations. So, I was looking at the list of fucking shit that, you're supposed to do when you're practicing social distancing. And a lot of that fucking shit seems like basically my life. You know what I mean? And it really makes you wonder, like, all extroverts out there, is it really that difficult to follow? Is this even like an extrovert introvert thing? Is it like I don't, is some people just straight up hard-headed, or some people just rebellious? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the shit that's on that list, like I said a few seconds ago, it's shit that I normally naturally do because of who the fuck I am as a person. One of them is staying 6 feet away from a motherfucker. Okay, so I don't really tend to be all up in anyone's grill when I'm holding a conversation with them. You know what I mean? Like, the only time I feel like I'm like, within 6 feet or is like if someone's sitting in the front seat, and then you guys have no other choice but to like rub shoulders and shit, right? But like, other than that, like when I'm outside, I don't tend to be like all up in someone's like face, when I'm holding a conversation with them. Another one is like, I guess large gatherings. You know what I mean? Like, freaking, what? Parties and weddings and all that fucking shit where there's a shitload of people. Like, to me, that's, like, I naturally don't like those type of settings anyway. They make me uncomfortable. So, like, I don't know. I can't speak for all introverts out there, but as for me, it makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So, another one was like avoiding, I believe one was like avoiding mass fucking, I guess basically places with like a shitload of people, like, the club or the bar, or like movie theaters and shit. Which, I mean, that's kind of difficult to do right now anyway, since everything's fucking closed. So, I feel like if you catch this disease because you're not doing this whole social distancing crap, that tells me that basically all the other fucking shit on there that you can actually have control over, you're still not fucking doing, which is mind-blowing to me. It's crazy. Like, another one is like mass transit. Like, I have my own car, so I can't remember the last time I even used public transportation. It's strange. That everything that is like, is my life just one big social distancing party? Because that's basically what I feel like my life was just being described to me in that entire list when I first found out what it meant. And I know it sucks. Some people have to go to work, and it's you can catch it at work too. That's the thing that sucks about it. But I mean, I guess you just do what you have to do. I guess, you know, it's unfortunate. Honestly, some people would rather work right now. There's a lot of people who are out of jobs, and which blows, to be honest with you. But I don't know. It's kind of weird how there's people out there who seem to have a hard time practicing social distancing. I believe one of them on there was like, if you don't have to be outside, then don't be outside. You didn't have to tell me twice. I mean, I come outside if I'm not like hanging out with like literally one person. I come outside with like my mom, or I'm getting a cup of fucking coffee. Like, I don't just come outside just to hang around like a shit ton of people. You know, I can't believe there's people out there who actually do it, but we're all unique and different in our own ways, you know. So, I don't know. I just wanted to, that dawned on me earlier, this whole social distancing thing, and made me think. So I decided to make a video about it. So, yeah, it's weird.